Coming up on this edition of DMPS-TV News, we cover that exciting time of the year when DMPS students and staff return to school for the 2012-2013 school year. We spoke with a few principals about what they're looking forward to do in the upcoming year. Harding Middle School students start the year off with strong voices, strong arms, and helping hands. See what they have been up to. Schools in the district have hosted special guests. See what brought Republican Presidential hopeful and former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney to Central Campus, and Cullen Jones, an Olympic gold medalist swimmer, to King Elementary. Stay tuned for all of these stories and more. Hi, and welcome to this edition of DMPS-TV News. I am your host, Cindy Holland. The district's summer graduation ceremony was held at Hoyt Sherman Place in mid-August, where 81 graduates representing all 5 comprehensive high schools were awarded their diplomas. Thanks to academic support labs and summer programs, students were able to earn credit over the summer in order to graduate in the class of 2012. Congratulations, graduates! Edmond joins downtown school in using an alternate calendar for the first time this year. Students at both schools headed back for their first day of school on August 15th and will have a 6-week break in the summer and week-long breaks in October, February, and May.
We're studying the core curriculum more, and it gives us a real nice framework to develop our lessons with literacy, math, and all of our projects. Our projects help us with science, social science, and health.
In addition to Edmond's exciting new calendar, their brand new school building is currently being constructed right next to the current site. The anticipated opening of the new building is in the fall of 2013. Most other Des Moines schools return on August 22nd as more than 30,000 students showed up for the first day of the 2012-2013 school year. 67 school buildings throughout Des Moines opened their doors, and over 4,700 district employees, from educators to support staff to administrators, were on hand to do everything it takes to support our students' education, including 212 new teachers and 6 new principals. We spoke with a few principals about what they're looking forward to in the upcoming year.
Our motto this year is "Victory Begins in the Heart," and we are very, very excited at Garton School that we are welcoming new students from Carver, new students from the surrounding area. Our enrollment is growing, and we are very excited to add a 5th section of kindergarten.
At Studebaker, it's our first day of school. We're excited to have kids back in the building and to ourselves be back in the building. We went under renovation over the summer, and it was, a tight timeline, but it's ready for kids, and we're excited to have them back.
We have some new curriculum options at McCombs Middle School. We are offering Spanish this year to our 8th graders, and we have some advanced sections. We're also doing some co-taught classes where we'll have both special ed and regular ed teachers in the classroom to support all of our students' needs.
As a welcome to the students, my advice would be to enjoy every day, learn as much as you can, and take what the teachers give you and use it to grow and be a whole person that is the best that you can be.
Students, teachers, and parents at Perkins Academy kicked off the new school year in style with their 2nd annual back-to-school parade. Great support from the neighborhood and a police escort from the Des Moines Police Department made for a memorable beginning to the 2012-2013 school year.
I'd recommend this or something to start out the year, so it's fun to begin the year and it's fun to get excited about learning. We have to, there's so much testing and things going on, and we do have a lot of rigor, and we do want our kids to do well academically, but we also want them to do it intrinsically so it's fun to learn, and this kind of sets that stage.
Students and teachers at Harding Middle School performed original works of creative writing that they've been working on for Minorities on the Move, a spoken word poetry program sponsored by the United Way and directed by teachers at Harding. Minorities on the Move is an extension of Movement 515, a creative writing program that meets weekly throughout the school year at North High School. The culminating event was held at Hoyt Sherman Place and was open to the public.
What we wanted to do was just allow the students to speak in spoken word poetry on issues that were important to them and that they feel need to be heard by a larger audience.
For more information on these programs, visit rundsm.org. Harding Middle School students put on their helmets and jumping shoes for 2 days of fun and team-building exercises at Camp Dodge and Sky Zone in mid-August. The participating students joined Harding's Wolfpack, the school student leadership group, and took a pledge to be positive role models for their peers.
I think it's important for the students because we talk to them all the time that we want them to make positive choices, but we don't always show them exactly how to do it. So by coming out here today in a leadership academy and participating in these obstacles, it gives them the opportunity to have real life experiences, to struggle working together, and then we can kind of go back in that group debriefing at the end of the day and talk about, hey, what worked, what didn't, how do we get better about this? And I think that has a lot of value to the students because when we get into the school year, as we're trying to model that positive behavior and get them to work together, now we have background information for them and they can kind of draw on their experiences here.
The trick is convincing them to channel their power to influence positively, and it didn't take long for the Wolfpack to step out and make an impact not just in the community, but the world. The 5th annual Meals from the Heartland campaign to stamp out world hunger was held at Hy-Vee Hall as more than 15,000 volunteers packaged 5.1 million meals to be distributed to starving people around the world. DMPS was well represented in the ranks as hundreds of students and staff showed up for various shifts during the 4-day effort. Leading the way was the Wolfpack from Harding, which sent a group of 156 students.
So this is our Wolfpack kids. These are kids at school that have pledged to be part of this group. So they're supposed to show positive behavior, and part of that is we do community service. We have to do 5 hours of community service to get into the group, and then every term we renew that promise through a service project as a large group.
The Wolfpack has changed a lot since I came in 6th grade because we're doing a lot more things. Like, we're more involved, I would say, in the community.
Other groups from the district pitching in included more than 6 dozen kids from the North High School Communities and Schools program, the Girls Swimming and Drama program at Roosevelt, the Raylettes from Lincoln, a table crew from Cullen, and a sizable squad from Hyatt Middle School. After leading a national effort last year to increase student attendance, East High School is one of 6 schools to be featured in a new film project titled Undroppable. The Undroppable project is both a documentary and social media campaign focused on raising awareness about the dropout rate in American high schools and to highlight students and communities that are pushing on and persevering. Both students and staff from East, the largest high school in Iowa, are featured in the project. We spoke with Jason Pollock, the director of the project, and Scythian Gallardo, a 2012 East graduate and one of the students featured in the project.
And so what I really hope to do with Undroppable is put a human face on education. I think Undroppable is the human face of education. And by putting a human face on this issue, I think it may have real impact politically and in private business. It's not just politicians, it's not just private business, it's not just family or school or teacher, it's everybody. We all have to get involved to solve this problem. And I hope Undroppable can help bring us together.
Growing up without a dad was really stressful, and having to see my mom go through hard times and having to work 2 or 3 jobs just to support her family and all her kids, and just to keep going to school and not thinking about everything that's happening at home. It just made me I felt alone sometimes, growing up, but I always had my family to lean on, and Undroppable made me see that I really did have somebody there for me all along.
So I pushed myself. My name is Cynthia Gallardo, and I am Undroppable.
Republican presidential hopeful and former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney spoke at Central Campus. Romney presented a 25-minute campaign speech to approximately 700 supporters, briefly highlighting the need for more jobs and the role of career education.
I want to make sure that our adults and our kids have the skills to succeed. What happens here at Central Campus is that young people, and some a little older, are able to come here and get skills of a wide variety that will allow them to be successful in the jobs of today.
Before Mitt Romney's campaign speech, Tom AIRHART, Des Moines Public Schools interim superintendent, and Gary McClanahan, principal of Central Campus, spoke to the crowd of the unique educational opportunities available within the district, and specifically at Central Campus.
And we also, right here at Central Campus, have many opportunities where students graduate high school fully prepared for the world of work. couldn't be prouder to be a part of this system.
This summer and the past school year, we have had students on internships traveling to countries of study like China, Russia, Italy, and graduating skilled trades or completing up to 2 years of college before they graduate from high school. Is that awesome, everybody? I think so.
Cullen Jones, an Olympic gold medalist swimmer, spoke to King Elementary School students about the importance of water safety. Jones shared with students how he nearly drowned at the age of 5 and it was that close call that he used to stress the needs for students to take swim lessons.
So, it's very, very important that you guys learn how to swim. So I want you guys to repeat after me real quick. Can you guys do that? Yeah? All right. I promise to be safe in and out of the pool. That's very important to me, so there's no horseplay. You guys have to pay attention to the lifeguards, and you guys have to be safe, okay?
It's a big problem, but it's an easy solution, and it's swim lessons. And USA Swimming Foundation, Phillips 66 have made Make a Splash. It's an initiative that it's very simple for parents to sign up other kids. They just go to makeasplash.org, and you can sign up your children or other children to get water safe and get lessons.
The East High School Scarlets hosted the Ames Little Cyclones to kick off their football season. However, more than 3 weeks before their first game, a fire at Williams Stadium damaged the Scarlets' football equipment and the structure itself.
We've had an outpouring of supporters, an outpouring of people that have come to our aid. Nobody bigger than the Des Moines Public Schools. Our facilities department has been outstanding. Bill Good, John Ritchell, and Dave Silver, and Jamie Wilkerson have been fantastic, and the whole East High community. But everybody throughout the whole state of Iowa stepped in and helped us, and we're very much appreciated.
Despite the setbacks, support from other high schools and colleges made this season kickoff possible. East played a close game, scoring 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, but finished behind the Little Cyclones with a score of 47-63. Iowa's Action for Healthy Kids team met at Hubble Elementary School. Action for Healthy Kids is a national organization that works with professionals, businesses, families, and communities to improve nutrition for students at schools.
We have schools from around Iowa that are here to learn about school gardening and see some of the great resources the garden started and some great ways to keep them going. So good teacher support, good principal and parent support as well.
So if anybody's interested in nutrition or physical activity, it's a great group to be a part of. School gardening is just one of the things that we support. There's many different initiatives we're involved with, so if anybody's interested, they can just contact me.
For more information, visit www.actionforhealthykids.org. Well, that's all we have for you in this edition of DMPS-TV News. If you'd like more on these stories, visit dmschools.org. I'm your host, Cindy Holland. Thanks for watching.